You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hi, everyone. I'm Susie Sun. Here are your top stories. A massive coast-to-coast investigation surrounded Diddy Combs. Federal agents are still searching the rapper-producer's homes in Miami and here in L.A. Desmond Shaw live over the active scene in Holmby Hills tonight.
Here we are over the ultra-exclusive enclave of Holmby Hills on the west side of Los Angeles, 200 South Mapleton, at a huge home that is owned by Sean P. Diddy Combs, where federal officials have conducted a massive raid on this property, as well as a home that is owned by Combs in Miami. Zoom in and show you some of the federal officials here, some of the many dozens that have been milling about the property. A massive search going on where they're searching not just, of course, the main home, but seeing a lot of activity here at this pool house here. And then as I widen out, there's also a guest house in this corner of the property that they have been searching. A 13,000 plus square foot main home. Here we are told by federal officials that this may possibly have to do with a sex trafficking investigation. Sean P. Diddy Combs has had a lot of legal trouble lately, and this is the latest issues. Not at this home at the time, although we understand several people were brought out in handcuffs at the beginning of the raid. And so two raids happening, not just here in Los Angeles, but also at Miami at the same time. Huge investigation here by federal officials. Reporting over Holmby Hills and SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw. Back to you now in the studio.
And now to developing news. A Compton cemetery targeted again. Celestine Bishop from Woodlawn Celestial Gardens tells us they were broken into again today. She says the entire front gate was torn apart. This cemetery and Lincoln Memorial Park in Carson have been victims of multiple hits, in fact. Just last month, LA County officials announced a $20,000 reward in the months-long investigation. The suspects accused of stealing and vandalizing headstone markers and plaques, leaving behind millions of dollars in damages. Shohei Ohtani has spoken out for the first time since the theft and gambling allegations against his former interpreter. The Dodgers star denying ever betting on baseball and says he's saddened and shocked by claims against someone he trusted. KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict spoke to fans at tonight's game.
Fans flooding into Dodger Stadium tonight certainly are excited about the freeway series between the Anaheim Angels and the LA Dodgers. But of course, any of the action on the field is once again taking a backseat in this series to the drama unfolding off the field, specifically with a $700 million slugger Shohei Ohtani and his ex-interpreter Ippei Mizuhara. Ippei Mizuhara was accused last week of theft and fraud involving possibly taking money out of Shohei Ohtani's accounts and using that money to pay off gambling debts. The investigation, first reported by ESPN, spawned a whole bunch of information to come out, including Mizuhara admitting that he has a gambling problem to the team firing him for that, and then, of course, Ohtani's attorneys trying to take legal action against him for theft and fraud. For the first time, we heard from Shohei Ohtani earlier today in a news conference when he read from a pre-written script explaining that he had no knowledge of his interpreter's gambling problem or the debts or the money that was paid to the bookie, who's also being investigated for illegal gambling down in Orange County. So certainly a lot of twists and turns to this story, but fans say they are sticking with Ohtani. They believe him. They believe he had no knowledge of any of this, and they are hoping that now that he has spoken out, that he can get back to focusing on what matters to them, and that is, of course, playing and hopefully winning.
And turning now to our weather, a break from all the rain to start the work week, but it won't last for long. Dani Ruberti has the latest conditions and what's ahead in your next weather forecast. Hi there, Dani.
Hi, Susie. Happy Monday to
Monday.
you. Yeah, we're getting a break from the rain, but you said it, not for long. So keep the rain gear handy. You're going to need it. We're going to talk all about the timing of this next storm. But we're taking a live look outside from Mount Wilson Observatory. Here's that sky cam up there. We're getting ready to see that sunset in less than 10 minutes. Look at all the clouds out there. And I always got to say, when we have the clouds, it gives way to really beautiful sunset. So it's pretty out there. Let's talk about what's next. That storm from this weekend, it is moving on, moving out of here. A warming trend begins. Each day gets a little bit warmer. We're getting a break from the rain, but we have a rainy Easter weekend in store for us. I know, not the best timing, and you can see it right here on our rain chances map. We're good to go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but as early as Friday night, this is when that storm starts to bring us rain, and it is going to be rainy, especially on Saturday. Heavy rain at times. This is a strong storm that we're tracking, and even a chance for that rain going into our Sunday, which will be Easter. So we might be dealing with some rainy, soggy Easter egg hunts out there for the kiddos. Before getting to the timing of all that, right now kind of a big concern, and this has been the case today, it's been some of those gusty northerly winds behind the storm that's moved away. And boy, in the high deserts, it has been blustery out there. Areas like Lancaster into Palmdale, gusts nearing 40 miles per hour right now. Gusts between 15 to 20 miles per hour through the Santa Clarita Valley into Simi Valley right there over towards Malibu. We'll continue to see these winds going into tomorrow, and then they're going to die down. Also, a chilly start to the day. This is a look at our low temperatures. A lot of 40s out there. So it is going to be chilly as you get your day started. Mid 40s throughout the Inland Empire. You're seeing that in Riverside, over to San Bernardino, 45 in Santa Clarita. This is early tomorrow morning. Low 50s in downtown Los Angeles, over into LAX with those low 50s through Orange County. But it'll be a nice afternoon. We'll start off with a few clouds, a little bit chilly out there. Inland Empire, you drop down to the upper 40s, but we're back to the mid 60s, and many of you getting back to the 70s. Look at these temperatures. We've got 70 in downtown Los Angeles, getting close to those 70s for most folks in the Inland Empire. 63 in Simi Valley with 67 on the board in Santa Ana. Each day gets a bit warmer. Here's the thing, high pressure, our old friend, is back, and that's going to warm us up, dry us out. But here's that storm. It's originating from the Gulf of Alaska. And this guy is going to make his way towards the Pacific Northwest. As soon as it gets here on Friday, it's going to dip down, it's going to break away from the jet stream, and it is going to make its way towards us, bringing the rain, the wind, and the snow this upcoming weekend. Coming up on KCAL News at 8, we're going to break down for you the timing of the rain and how much rain we could potentially see near you. That's coming up in just a bit. Susie.
All right, Dani, thank you so much. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. I'm Susie Suh. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back live on KCAL News at 8 here on CBS News Los Angeles.